Justin Baldoni suffered a huge upset in his legal war against Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds. Judge Judge Liman granted the motion to dismiss Baldoni, 41, and the Wayfarer Parties' $400 million lawsuit against Lively, 37, and Reynolds, 48, that alleged extortion and defamation on Monday, the Post can confirm. The judge also dismissed Baldoni's $250 million defamation lawsuit against the New York Times. But Judge Liman did note that Baldoni's legal team can still amend the claims for breach of implied covenant and tortious interference with contract. The deadline to do so is June 23. The Wayfarer Parties have not alleged that Lively is responsible for any statements other than the statements in her CRD complaint, which are privileged, Judge Liman wrote in the opinion and order filing obtained by the Post. The Wayfarer Parties have alleged that Reynolds and publicist Leslie Sloan made additional statements accusing Baldoni of sexual misconduct and that the Times made additional statements accusing the Wayfarer Parties of engaging in a smear campaign, Judge Liman continued. But the Wayfarer Parties have not alleged that Reynolds, Sloan, or the Times would have seriously doubted these statements were true based on the information available to them, as is required for them to be liable for defamation under applicable law. Lively's lawyers, Ezra Hudson and Mike Gottlieb, told the Post in a statement, "Today's opinion is a total victory and a complete vindication for Blake Lively, along with those that Justin Baldoni and the Wayfarer Parties dragged into their retaliatory lawsuit, including Ryan Reynolds, Leslie Sloan, and the New York Times. As we have said from day one, this $400 million lawsuit was a sham, and the court saw right through it." The Post has reached out to Baldoni's attorney for comment. In December, Lively filed a lawsuit alleging that Baldoni sexually harassed her on the set of It Ends With Us, which Baldoni also directed. She also accused him of a coordinated effort to destroy her reputation after the film was released. Baldoni denied the allegations and countersued Lively, Reynolds and their publicist, Leslie Sloan, for $400 million over alleged defamation and extortion, which they, too, denied. In addition, Baldoni sued the New York Times for $250 million for alleged libel and false light invasion of privacy over the newspaper's December 21 article on Lively's sexual harassment allegations. The legal battle took a turn in Lively's favor last week when journalist James Vituska came forward and walked back his claims, which were included in Baldoni's lawsuit, that Sloan said Lively was sexually harassed by Baldoni. According to People, Vituska, on Thursday, filed a signed declaration and insisted that Sloan never told me that Ms. Lively was sexually harassed or sexually assaulted by Justin Baldoni or anyone else. In those text messages, my use of the phrase sexually assaulted was a mistake. I regret this error, Vituska reportedly added. This phrase was not in reference to any conversation that I had with Leslie Sloan. Lively also attempted to withdraw her intentional and negligent infliction of emotional distress claims against Baldoni last week after his legal team sought to obtain her medical records. The A Simple Favors star's lawyers described the legal move as a routine part of the litigation process and claimed that Baldoni's team was using the decision as a press stunt. Lively and Baldoni's trial is set for March 2026.